What's going on, guys? Squishy Muffins here. And today's video is, I believe, the 16th episode of Road to Grand Champion. And we are Champion Division 4 right now. And I have one tip for each and every one of you. If you're sick and not feeling well, do not play this game. It's gonna be awful for you. I haven't really been this badly ill in a while, so it's hard to play with. It definitely is. It's not only distracting, but it honestly makes you worse. So if you are sick and not feeling well, definitely don't play. Just take some time and play when you get better after that. But I decided I need to upload something, guys. I haven't uploaded a Grand Champ in a while, so I'll get this one out to you guys either way, even if I'm not feeling well. But I also wanted to say I want to do a crate opening. If you guys do have any keys or crates, I'll leave a comment down below. Just reply to the comment with how many crates and how many keys, and add me on Steam, and I'll be sure to add you, and we can work something out from there. That'd be amazing, and we can actually get our crate opening going in not too long, so that should be good. If you guys do have anything extra, be sure to let me know, and that would be much appreciated, no matter how much. Anyway, let's get onto the gameplay. Like I said, I wasn't playing too great because of the fact that I'm pretty badly sick right now. I've had a pretty bad cough, and just I don't know, it's really tough to play with. I feel like very distracting. Anyway, what happened here, I made a really good challenge and just ended up far enough forward that I was able to get a good cutting goal. If I had shot that better, it would have been a lot faster, and it would have saved me a good 3 or 4 seconds to make a better comeback, I guess. But it's alright, it happens. You might not get the best connection on it, but you just gotta make it in somehow. And we ended up doing that. That's all that matters. So I went for a shot here. Went a little bit over the bar. I tried to go for a cheeky push in from the wall there, which is always difficult. But if you have a defender near you like that, that's probably the only way you're going to get that past them while you're on the wall. So it was a good attempt, but it was just really tough to get. Now this is a risky wall hit. I have to remind you guys, I have been playing a lot of 3v3 lately. So ones is something that's kind of weird for me now, playing all those threes. And just knowing that I have a teammate with me, it's just always weird to go back to. But I'm trying my best to make that conversion, I guess. It's just kind of tough to go from ones to threes and now back to ones. It's really weird. I was wondering, do you guys want me just to maybe stream the rest of the series on Twitch, just all in one day, just get the Grand Champ and then start off the next series? I can upload the Grand Champ promotion game because it's gonna take a long time like this. So if I get better soon, I'm gonna try my best to maybe, it's up to you guys because I want this to be your series. If I do get better, because I don't know how much time we have left in the season, but I would like to get the end of this series and start a new one maybe. And if we don't get a chance to start a new one, we can always start it next season, and that would probably be 2v2 solo queue or 2v2 with a good player on another account or something. But that's not really fair because not all of you guys have that other good player to play with, and most of you are going to have to solo queue it. So I think I'm going to solo queue just for the sake of you guys and trying to teach you guys what to do with the different teammates, which is going to be weird at first for me, but I would be happy to do that, and I think that'd be very helpful for you guys as well. So if you would like to see that, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get started on that as quick as possible, but we do have to finish the series first. So like I said, if you want to see this on Twitch, or you wanted to see the series get done quickly, let me know. I'll put up a video and I'll stream the remainder of it on Twitch. So all you guys that want to tune in and watch, you can all watch and have a good time. And I'll try my best to be well. That way I can interact with you guys as well. If you have any questions for me, I'll be sure to try to answer them on that stream. But you have to let me know if you want me to stream it or continue uploading. I would have no problem with either. It's just gonna take a little bit longer, I feel like this, and especially if I'm not doing too great health wise, it's just gonna be hard to play, and I'm probably not gonna be winning as much as I normally do. So like I said, if I get better soon, just let me know in the comments, guys, and I'll try my best to get that out to you. As for the kickoff tutorial, I've been putting a ton of work into it, an absolute ton. I've had I don't know, I scrapped it 3 times, guys. I had gone through it once, done what I thought I wanted to do, and then I ended up scrapping it. So it was just a waste of a whole week. I thought it wasn't good. Then I watched back Johnny Boys, and Johnny Boys is pretty solid, I feel like, but I don't know, I feel like mine just I know what I was trying to say while I was doing it, but it's just I don't feel like it would help anybody, so I just scrapped it, the first version, and I just decided to make another one. And then I ended up scrapping that one because I didn't enjoy it. And then the third one, the one I'm making right now, I'm putting a lot of work into, trying to make it as good as possible for you guys, but it's really tough. I just don't know what to go about doing. And you guys can see here, just the, like, I don't know, my kickoffs were awful. I recorded this earlier today, and I was just like coughing it up. I could not focus at all, but I did not play great. Like, I was losing every single kickoff, and that's pretty much why I lost this game. And I spoiled it for you guys. I'm pretty sure I was not supposed to tell you if I lost or won. Well, it's pretty obvious the way I was playing this game, but I did end up losing it, now that you guys already know. So, next game, though, is a fun one to watch. That way you guys can stick around if you're mad about me spoiling that one. But I wasn't playing the greatest this game. Next game I played a little bit better, I'm pretty sure. But this game I played, like, awful. Like, one of the worst I've ever played in the 1v1. I couldn't focus was the issue. Everything I was doing, I wasn't paying attention to the outcome. I was just kind of doing it without focusing, and it was leading me into bad situations. And that's exactly why I was losing this game pretty much. Like, every time he's gotten a goal on me is off something I've done incorrectly. It wasn't like him beating me, so to speak. Well, in a way it was, but I was beating myself with what I was doing. And this would have been very easily winnable if I was playing my best and if I was playing well, but, you know, it's not always like that. And 1v1s is a very consistency-based mode, so if you're not playing well, you don't have teammates to back you up, and that's the whole beauty of 1v1s. You have to play as consistent as possible at all times, and that's why it could be tough at times, and that's why I enjoy playing 2s and 3s, because in 1s I always felt so much pressure. Just thought you're like by yourself, you have nobody, and it's just like, I don't know, I have confidence in myself and I'm playing well. I feel like I can beat most players, but it's not always that easy. I don't know, keeping consistent is probably the toughest thing in this entire game, I'd say, alongside having a good mental attitude while playing. That's probably two of the toughest things in this game. If you don't have either of those, you're probably not going to be a top-notch player at any time. But you need to have a good attitude while playing this, and you need to stay consistent. That's the only way you're going to be a top player, pretty much. And if you're sick, do not put yourself through it and play, even if you have to. Because I didn't have to make this. I could have waited like a day or two, maybe, if I felt better, and then just played it, you know? And I probably wouldn't have lost this game. But it's just going to slow us down in the series, and that's why I was asking you guys about the whole Twitch thing. Because I think that's just going to be a better option altogether. Have like a couple thousand of you watch it live. I'll have a VOD saved, so if you guys want to watch the games back on the VOD, it'll all be on the VOD. And then I can continue or start another series from that. And from those of you who like tune in from Twitch, you guys can maybe update some people on how it's going in comments here and there. But like I said, it's up to you guys. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to get started on that. But I'll set up a date and everything if you guys want, and I could just stream it for you guys. And hopefully that will be good enough. If you guys don't want that, I'm like I said, I'm more than fine continuing this series. It'll just take a little bit too long, I think, and the series probably not gonna last that much longer either way, because the season's gonna end pretty soon. But we'll see. I'd rather finish it than not finish it, you know. So just let me know down in the comments. Anyway, I'm gonna try to actually go over the second game because I played alright at least. So we do win the kickoff. We're playing Perch Peach, and then I end up skying it, and that right there, a lot of players let that get to them. You gotta not let it get to you. It was actually a pretty good shot from Perch to turn that in and get it into the goal. But I should have definitely scored that shot off the first kickoff. That should have been a goal 100% of the time. No excuse. That was just a poor effort from me. So he leaves the ball, which gives me a free shot, but I don't take the greatest of shots, so he gets a pretty easy save. I tried to put it to his side where he couldn't get to it, but instead I put it in front of him. The best option there probably would have been to put it behind him, and that was really the only way I was going to get a goal out of that. But good play from him. Again, very bad challenge from me overall. Like, I could have done a lot better there. Well, there isn't really nothing you could do when you're not playing great. Just don't let it get to you and try your best, I guess. That's all you can go for. But like I said, I just wasn't playing my best these games. I couldn't really do anything right. And I just made like a really bad challenge back there, and he got a good goal to finish it off. So here I'm just trying my best to get a nice dribble control going. And with the dribble, when the ball's going supersonic, if you guys didn't know this, if you flip into it in any fashion that would push it forward, it's going to speed it up to a point where someone else going supersonic can't reach it if they're behind the ball. So if you flip up into a ball that's already going supersonic, you can indeed speed it up, but you have to hit it with the right part of your car, and that can score a lot of really hard angle goals, especially with someone pretty close to you. Speeding up a ball while it's already going supersonic is very important to know how to do. As simple as it sounds, it's not that easy. So he tried to make a hit to the side and head back because he had no boost, and I knew he was kind of low on boost. He was just going for pads. So as soon as I saw him show me that he was low on boost, I ended up just going for the flick because I knew there was really no way he can get there with low boost. So that was a good play from him in the thought that he was going to throw it to a corner, grab some time, get boost, and go back. That was a good idea, but the problem was that the mid boost didn't pop up, so there really was no way for him to get there. That was a pretty well placed shot. I was trying to throw it to a side where he couldn't easily jump to, and that was the only spot that he couldn't really get to. If I threw it near post, he probably would have been there because he was facing that side. But that was actually a pretty good shot from me, considering how bad I've been playing these last few games. So we get another kickoff goal here. Maybe Perch could have went for the ball instead of going back. He probably could have. That's going to be the only way you could have saved that. If you push it to the wall, grabbed this boost, and started keeping possession to try to dribble me or something, that was the only way he could have saved that. Going back to goal in that spot is going to leave you in a weird situation, especially with low boost. And that's exactly what he did there. So I tried to starve him off right from the beginning, so I know he's not going to have that much boost, but I did make kind of a poor challenge, so he's going to get a free goal. I flipped into the ball, which leaves me really far in front of the ball, really far into his half, which will leave my recovery time so much longer than it would have been if I didn't flip. So that was just a bad play as it comes to a poor challenge. He had no boost. All I had to do was wait it out. He probably would have eventually given up the ball, like right there. And now I do have a dribble possession, and I'm going to go for a flick. He tries to backflip challenge, and you don't want to do that if someone's dribbling at you, because as soon as you stop to make that backflip challenge, you're very noticeable in a no ball cam player view. You can see exactly when someone's backing up to challenge you like that, and you know exactly when to flick. So that's not the best way to challenge from him. Maybe if he kept going back, that was really the only thing he could have done there, was probably keep going back and wait for me to get my flick and then try to make a save, or go back, turn, and then try to challenge. But either way, it was tough to defend when you put yourself in that situation where you're backward. That's a very weird spot to defend in. So I confused myself here with a really stupid hit, and he just gets a nice bump on me. So well played from him, but I could have done much better there. I ended up just circling the ball twice out of just mere confusion of myself, and he just got a free goal out of it. So not the greatest place for me, but I do get another free shot on net here from the kickoffs. Those should be goals every time, but he did get back to goal, and he got his boost, which is exactly what he wanted to do. Now I just threw the ball up high to make it awkward for him, and I'm going to try to do the same thing and starve him out, and that's exactly what I'm going for here. Make him take the ball and put it in weird spots, but he ended up playing it pretty well. Not only did he catch the ball, but he also took possession and grabbed boost and made his way into my half. That was everything he needed to do, and he did it about the only way he could have as well. So I do get possession here with about a minute and 50 seconds left, and I'm going to go for another dribble flick, make him make a tough save, and now in that spot I'll have a pretty free shot because he didn't make the greatest of touches. Now if he did make the touch more to the corner, it would have been a harder angle shot, but it still would have been difficult, and that's why throwing the ball high up above the net is really good for taking out a player, because if they don't get the best hit, which is always difficult on defense, if they don't get the best hit, it's going to be a pretty free shot for you, as long as you can make the shot. That's all it takes. So he takes a pretty decent shot on goal here. I'm going to have to try to get possession, but he beats me to the ball again, and now I know I have time and I have boost, and he's just going to wait for me to do my dribble, but instead of waiting, he goes for a challenge, and that's going to leave him out of the play. Now the right thing for him to do there would have been wait for me to dribble, as I thought he was going to. But instead he goes for a challenge, which would really lead him nowhere unless he got the pinch, which I think he was going for. If he got the pinch up the wall, it would have went probably in front of my net if he got it correctly. But that's a low percentage play, and it's probably best bet to wait it out and play it safe. So he's just trying to take my boost here. I know that. I still have a decent amount. And I'm just going to go for a flick, take his boost, and then continue the starve play. As soon as I can get my chance to take a shot, I'm going to wait for that opportunity and take it. But he makes a pretty good challenge to stop the play. I do get the ball back and try to get a play going forward. And I end up setting myself up for a pretty decent shot, which leaves him in a spot where he just can't save it. And he ends up calling it quits there. But the good feature is that you can stay around, say GG, and, you know, it's just a lot better. You might not always be mad when you quit, and that's what I like, that new feature. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.